A sump pump failure can cause any homeowner grief. I've always heard that a little water goes a long way in a home. Stay tuned to hear the 7 most common sump pump problems. Hi, I'm Nolan Beery, and I'm the Director of Sales Development at AccuLevel. If a sump pump fails, a homeowner would have more than just a little water in their home. In this video, I'll explain the 7 most common problems and how to avoid them. Before we go further, please give us a thumbs up and ring that bell. Let's get started. When your sump pump goes out, all the water that's been flowing to that pit for the pump to eject out of your home has nowhere to go. It's going to continue to rush to that pit, and then it overflows just like a cup that you leave in the sink underneath the faucet too long. This will then spread throughout your basement, starting at the pit and working its way out across the floor. So if your basement's finished, things like carpet, drywall, trim, furniture, all those things are going to get water damage. Even if your basement's not finished, your water heater could have water around it, your furnace, air conditioner, and these are all things that when water is introduced can cause major problems for your home. When you have the wrong size sump pump in your home, the sump pump may not be able to keep up with the amount of water that you're introducing to the pump and cause that pit to overflow just like the pump wasn't even there. When a sump pump's not installed properly, this could be as simple as plugging the sump pump in, the float not being at the right height, or any other problems that would not allow that pump to work properly. Again, this happening and not being done correctly can result in the exact same thing as your sump pump going out completely. We see overworked sump pumps when you don't have the right amount of horsepower or the right amount of flow out of that sump pump due to the discharge line or the sump pumps themselves, that they can't keep up with the water that we're introducing into the pit, causing it to overflow. When sump pumps aren't regularly cleaned and checked out, debris can build up inside the pump itself, allowing those blades to not work at all, therefore just burning that sump pump engine up, or even the float can stick and allow that sump pump just to constantly run with no water and really shortening the life of that sump pump. This is very similar to a clogged sump pump, but it's the result of that. And so what we're talking about when we say a stuck switch is debris getting in or around that float, not allowing for it to trigger the sump pump on or trigger the sump pump to turn back off. This can come from mice or squirrels running back up into your discharge line and creating nests, or even just that discharge line not being put on a fall and freezing in the winter but needing to work in the spring. This will not allow that sump pump to push the water out of the home, and it'll make that sump pump just constantly run and eventually fail. When your power goes out but you don't have a battery backup system, it's like having no sump pump at all. And so nothing is there to take on the water that's being introduced in the time when power outages happen, which is usually when it's raining the hardest. Here at AccuLevel, we have an HIP program. This is something where we come out once a year to inspect your sump pump, clean the pit, and make sure everything's working properly. This is one of the most important things that you can do to make sure that your sump pump's working properly and get in front of any potential problems that sump pump may have. To schedule an appointment with one of our project advisors, give us a call or go to our homepage, AccuLevel.com, and click the Book a Consultation button. Fill out the form and we'll contact you within the next business day. Do you have more questions about sump pumps? If so, please leave them in the comments below. Check out the description for more videos and blog articles on crawl space and foundational repair. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and ring that bell. We would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching.